very organic.
Fashion designer Bobby Kaladi is showing off a signature fashion creation made from Ugandan tree bark cloth. An oversized coat that is actually much lighter than it appears. He points to parts of the cloth where branches and limbs once grew, creating natural tears during the cloth-making process that had to be meticulously stitched.
And that's why you have certain parts where you see these sort of stitches all over. You've got that here, you've got that up here, and that makes it very special.
No single piece of tree bark cloth is exactly alike, and that, says Kaladi, is what makes his pieces luxury items.
They should be one of a kind, and I think that's sort of the kind of message I'm trying to, give with this coat.
The fashion designer lives in Germany, where he recently featured his bark cloth designs in a runway show. He grew up in Sudan and Uganda, where the ancient craft of bark cloth making is so highly regarded that in 2008 the UN Cultural Agency, UNESCO, proclaimed it a cultural heritage of humanity. Kaladi says he is fascinated by how bark is stripped off a fig or matuba tree. The tree is then wrapped in banana leaves to help protect it. The stripped bark is pounded with guava tree mallets until it is about 1/10 its original width. It is dried in the sun, giving it a terracotta hue, but it can also be dyed many different colors. In Uganda and other parts of Africa, it is used to make a range of textiles. In addition, Sana Giteja uses it in his art.
I love to use it because of its color and texture. And of course, the story is very interesting for me and inspirational.
Kaladi works with farmers in Uganda to get the bark cloth, and then he modifies it. At this point, he says, it's not quite ready for snowy and rainy days.
Obviously, to make it more adaptable to different weather conditions, we are going to have to use products from, for example, Brazil, latex from Brazil, for example.
Kaladi says he even finds inspiration from the look of the bark cloth and uses that to create pieces like this silk jacket.
We cannot reproduce it, but what we can do is try to reproduce or emphasize the structure, the unique structure that it has.
Kaladi is hoping one day tree bark cloth will be used as an alternative to leather.
I'm really curious myself to see in what direction it's going to go. I'm curious, and I'm looking forward to the challenges as well.
He hopes ultimately this ancient technique will be used to help create a brand new fabric of the future. Mary Alice Salinas, VOA News, Washington.